attorney.
Okay, welcome back. We are recording sound and everything. Good. Let's continue. It's currently a bit over, well, 1.5 weeks.
おや、
week
お嬢
later.
様、こんなところに。
Yeah, so between this and the last video, I did go back and check my very first video on the episode 1 prologue. And there were some minor differences, you know. They switched around the dialogue a bit, and some characters said different things, like instead of Hideyoshi saying oh, how much you have grown, Maria. It was, I think, Battler thinking that, or the vice versa. One big difference, I think, which, I don't know, might play a role in the second episode here, is in episode 1 prologue, it was George who broke the ice between Battler and Maria. But and there was like no Halloween mentioned there. But in episode 2, obviously Halloween was a big thing here, and Battler himself broke the ice between him and Maria by mentioning Halloween. So yeah, that's a difference. Yeah. But other than that, it was just minor differences of rearranged dialogue to not make it seem exactly similar. Maybe there was some things I missed still, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, was there anything I have missed here? Maria. I don't think so. My beloved. And nothing in the tips section either. Yeah, no. Okay, fair enough. And this is the beginning of the chapter 4. Yeah. What are you doing? Whoa, the music is kind of loud.
奥様が探しておいででしたよ。
Yeah?
探されたくねえからこんなところにいるんだぜ。どうせみなりは大丈夫かとか、言葉遣いをちゃんとするようにとか、お小言が言いたいだけに違いないぜ。
So we're seeing this from their POV. So a few hours from now, or I don't know, was it 30 minutes from now? I don't know. Whenever the other party arrives at Rokkenjima, Kumasawa will go to the harbor, and Jessica will meet them at the Rose Garden alongside Kanon, I think. Right? We'll see if that happens again.
違いありません。
私はさ、
Yeah?
なぜか親族会議の日になると、この魔女様が気になるんだよ。
Understandable.
ほう。
Yeah, you have thoughts, Kumasawa?
それはまたどうしてでございましょう。
親族会議ってのは、じい様に連なるすべての一族老頭が集まる日だ。今年は6年ぶりにバトラも来るそうじゃねえか。
Yeah?
そんな感じでさ、何十年かぶりに、今までずっと姿を現さなかった親族が、ひょっこりと現れるんじゃないかって、いつも思ってるんだよ。
Okay. Is it just anticipation, or is it like a more foreboding feeling?
ほほう。そんな親族がおりますでしょうか。
ベアトリーチェ様だよ。素性は誰も知らない。あるいは、大昔のじい様の愛人なのか。
Well.
その子孫がひょっこりと現れて、授けた黄金を返せなんて言い出すかもしれないぜ。
That is an interesting idea I had not considered. Beatrice having descendants. Sure. Kumasawa, are you a descendant of Beatrice?
クラウス様たちは親方様の遺産問題で今年も議論されるでしょうから。
True, and Kraus will trump everyone else in a competition of the brains.
こうも魔女の黄金の話で盛り上がっては、黄金を与えた魔女本人がそろそろおいでになってもおかしくありませんね。
Sure.
熊沢さんはさ、
Mm-hmm.
辞めたり勤めたりと忙しいけど、源氏さん並みに昔からここに出入りしてるわけでしょ？
Yeah?
ベアトリーチェのこと、もっと知ってるんじゃないの？
さて、どうでしょうね。
Oh, you bitch. Tell us. No, sorry.
思い出そうにもこの老いぼれ。今朝の朝食すらも思い出せませんので。
熊沢さんはいっつもそういう言い方で逃げるけど、何か知ってそうなんだよな。
Yeah, and do keep in mind the one thing mentioned at the latter half of episode 1 about her hometown being a fishing village or something.
知ってて物陰で笑ってるみたいな陰湿な雰囲気が時々するぜ。
これは手厳しい。
Well,
隠し事など何もしておりません。
surely not. None at all.
私から申し上げられることは、ベアトリーチェ様は黄金の魔女であられて、この島の夜を支配されているもう一人の主人であられるということだけでございます。
The only thing you can say. Do you perchance have some sort of agreement that you are unable to speak about Beatrice? Maybe a contract between you and her, or are you just playing?
じいさまの受け売りかよ。給料もらってるとはいえ、じいさまの妄言に付き合うのも大変だな。
ただ、これだけは申し上げられます。
Yeah?
何？
六軒島は太古の昔、小豆島と呼ばれて恐れられてきました。
Azuki Bean Island. Why do you feel the need to specify? I can say this much. It was feared and called Azukijima. Okay. Beans. Azuki beans, specifically, but beans. Aren't beans like what you throw at Oni? And that's supposed to be like one of their weakness or something. There's some meaning behind beans that like wards off evil, or maybe it's specific to Oni race. Not sure. Okay. That's my only idea. But let's keep it in mind that she felt the need to specify that this was called something different previously in ancient times. Okay. Might be a hint towards Beatrice's past.
小豆は悪時期がなまったものと言われ、本当は悪時期島と呼ばれていたのだと、漁民たちの間では伝えられておりました。
I see. Evil Appetite Island. Damn. Yeah, that's not ominous and foreboding at all. Yeah, that's a much more direct. Please be careful. Don't overstep your boundaries. Kind of warning when you bring that kind of a name up.
前にも聞いたよ。
Yeah?
この辺は暗礁が多くて海難事故が多かったから領民たちが恐れてむやみに近づかなかったって話だろ。
Evil Appetite Island. I wonder if it's due to Beatrice or if it's due to these sunken rocks that like probably make all the shipwrecks happen, and it's as if the island itself is eating all the ships who try to dock here or come near. Okay.
悪食島には悪霊が住み着いていて、太古の昔から人々の魂を喰らい続けてきました。
Okay.
この島に関わり、命を奪われた人間はあまりにも多いのです。
Were dispossessed of their lives. That's quite the word choice.
それを旅の修験者だかなんだかが例の社を作って鎮魂したんで収まったってんじゃなかったっけ？うさんくせえ話だぜ。
その鎮魂の社はこの夏、暗き闇を引き裂く紫色の不気味な雷で打ち砕かれたとか。
By an eerie violet thunderbolt.
熊沢さんその話好きだな。確かに鎮魂の社が落雷でなくなっちまうなんて不気味だが。
Sure.
まあ、もともとオンボロだったしな。
Well, I mean, you can't really know, but that little shrine and the thing enshrined in it was probably the only thing keeping all of you safe. So, I'm sorry, Shannon kinda doomed all of you.
ちょっと高い波にでもさらわれたんじゃねえのかな。
眠りから目覚めた悪食島の悪霊がベアトリーチェ様を呼び寄せたのです。もしベアトリーチェ様が親族会議に訪れられるようなことがあったなら。
あったなら？
Kumasawa kept silent for a moment there. Then it would be this year. Jessica, who wanted her to keep going, found that silence very eerie. Just leave it all to your imagination. What she could do now. Once Kumasawa was satisfied that she had spooked Jessica just the right amount, she grinned broadly.
はてさて、どんなことになるやら。
Oh boy, you're gonna experience it firsthand, unfortunately. Yeah.
へえ、そいつは素敵じゃないかよ。
Oh. Office? Were we not at an airport? Are we flashing even further back?
でしょ？たまには優雅な時間を得て、あなたの心を豊かにするのも、あなたの仕事に役に立つんじゃないかしら。
Isn't it useful for your work to enrich your heart and have an elegant time every once in a while? Was it mentioned what Rudolph's job was beyond, like, rich businessman?
だな。心と財布は豊かじゃなきゃいけねえ。わかったよ。その日は開けておくことにする。
Keep that day open.
予約を頼むぜ。
わかったわ。
Date?
絶対よ。
ああ、よろしく頼む。愛してるぜ、キリエ。
After kissing the receiver, Rudolph hung up. In front of his seat, there were many executives with their sleeves rolled up, eagerly awaiting the end of that phone call. Wow.
すまん、待たせたぜ。
So,
アメリカから連絡は来たか？
America.
はい。外線にデイル渡辺弁護士からです。
Watanabe Dale.
おつなぎします。
結局のところ、感触はどうなんだ？
それが一つ芳しくないようでして。先方は裁判をも辞さないつもりのようです。
No plans of withdrawing from the trial. I'm sorry, I don't remember the exact details of the scene where they talked a lot about everyone's situation with their work and money stuff. The one where Kraus kind of outmaneuvered everyone else. I just remember that everyone was kind of failing in their businesses or having monetary trouble.
やっぱりごまかしきれねえかな。
Can't fool him.
繋いでくれ。
Yeah.
わかりました。すぐに。
The executive ordered the secretarial office to connect him to the external line. Yeah. Immediately, the telephone in front of Rudolph started ringing.
もしもし。
Hello?
ハローハロー。
Oh, hello?
お待たせしました。後ろ宮です。どうもどうも。いかがですか、そちらは。
Hello, President 後ろ宮。
Oh my god, we are getting English.
挨拶は抜きで本題に入りましょう。
Never mind.
いいニュースと悪いニュースがありますが、どちらを先にしますか？
Okay, let's get the bad ones out of the way first.
悪いニュースが先がいいな。
Yeah.
デザートがないと頑張れないたちなんだ。
わかりました。悪いニュースは先方が東方を告発する準備に入ったということです。つい先日、類似した裁判で原告が圧勝する判決が出されました。
Overwhelmingly in favor of the plaintiff. Also storming in the game outside his office.
被告側も当方が主張するのとほぼ同じ内容で論戦していたのですが、全てにおいて却下されました。残念ながら、このまま法廷に臨めば、当方の主張はことごとく却下される可能性が極めて高いでしょう。
That is rough.
例の裁判、全滅だったか。うちより有利な条件だったと思ってたんだが、そりゃ辛いな。
Rudolph's company at tough times.
で、いいニュースは？
先方の幹部と接触できました。
Okay.
先方に当方の立ち位置を説明し、先方のブランドイメージを侵害する意図がないことを説明し、理解を得ることができました。
Okay.
先方は近日中に条件提示を行い、それらの履行が行われるなら告発を見送ると約束しました。
That's actually huge. I mean, I don't know the exact details, but I mean, beyond what you just mentioned about brand image and probably copyright stuff, maybe. I don't know. Okay.
取締役会のナンバー2による発言です。
Number 2 man on their board of directors.
感触は？
正直、非常に厳しいものになると予想されます。
Pay a lot of money.
当方の想定では避けられないものとして、社名変更、ブランド名変更。
Yeah, that might be tough.
交渉の余地のあるものとして、若い金額、大手新聞への謝罪広告掲載、それらの履行期間と見ています。
うちに潰れろと一言言やいいのに、周りくどい奴らだぜ。
Yeah.
先方は近年2代目社長に交代したばかりで、まだ足固めが終わっていません。
Okay, that's a possible weakness.
東方が徹底抗戦した場合、現社長に失点を与えたい勢力が何らかの利的工作をしかねないと懸念しています。そのため先方トップも本件を速やかに解決したいという思惑があるようです。そのため迅速な和解のために多少の条件緩和を引き出せる余地も残っているかもしれません。
いずれにせよとんでもねえ金が必要になるか。
Yeah, that's how it usually goes. So it all comes down to money always.
その覚悟は必要です。そしてそれでも懲罰的賠償金よりははるかに安いかと。
ありがとう先生。
先生。
また進展があったら連絡してください。先生は高級鳥だからヨタ話もできねえ。
Laughing at his wits' ends. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Goodbye.
Rudolph hung up the phone. Yeah, even those good news, they weren't that great, but there's hope. There's hope. It seemed that the executives sitting in the reception seats could guess what had been said.
聞こえたか野郎ども。
Reprobates.
まあそうじるとだ。金さえ積みや堪忍してやるぜってわけだ。あとは金の高だけを争点にすりゃいい。
しかし社長、渡辺氏の示した和解金の想定額はあまりにも膨大です。それだけの余裕はありません。
There. Also gonna keep the name Watanabe Dale in mind.
こんなことになるって分かってたら高くかなんて始めんじゃなかったぜ。
3年しのげれば資金的危機は脱出できる計算でした。まさかここで刺されるなんて本当についてない。
Yeah, seems like everyone is quite unlucky with their business decisions.
ホップステップジャンプのステップでこけちまったんだもんな。泣けるぜ。
メインバンクから金を引っ張るしかありません。
Yikes.
銀行はまずいな。連中は勝ち馬にしか金を出さん。景気は上向いてるが銀行に弱みは見せられねえ。
社長、母外に資金はありますか？
Well...
我々の把握していない資金です。
よせやい。俺がそういう男に見えるかよ。俺の財布の中身は全てお前らにさらしてるぜ。そこにある帳簿が我が社の全てだ。
At least he's honest about everything.
なら金策が必要です。
Yeah.
数百万ドル単位を引っ張れるスポンサーが大至急必要です。
社長の交友関係でなんとかなりませんでしょうか。
Yeah, so we really need the money.
社長
ああ、落ち着けてめえら。金策は俺が何とかする。
Or die trying at the very least.
お前らはガタガタせずに業務を維持しろ。金さえ積めば向こうは許すと言ってるんだ。すでに俺たちはアジアに太いパイプを持ってる。いろいろ響くだろうが取引は維持できる。
Okay.
要は金さえ積めりゃ全て解決できる問題なんだ。
Fair enough, fair enough.
見てろ、俺が全て解決する。
Oh, Rudolph, I want to cheer you on, but honestly, I feel like you will not succeed. I mean, maybe at the very end, but I don't know. Still kinda doubting.
お前らを路頭に迷わせなんかしねえぞ。大船に乗った気でいろい。無事に解決したらお前ら全員をシャンパンタワーでねぎらってやるぜ。約束する。だから黙って俺についてこい。いいな。
Oh, and he wakes up from the memory. The airplane suddenly shook, yeah, on our way to if not to Rokkenji, but the nearby shore where we take the boat from, then yeah. The airplane shook, probably because of turbulence. That shaking roused Rudolph from his sleep. He had woken up early that morning and had ended up drifting off to sleep while resting in his seat.
大丈夫？
Stressed if nothing else.
まだだいぶ眠いんじゃないの？
Pushing too hard.
このところだいぶ仕事が忙しかったようだし。
Yeah. Can't show weakness to bank. Can't show weakness to your own board of... Well, your own board. Maybe you can at least show weakness to Kyrie and relieve stress and yeah, that way.
仕事が忙しいなんて大いに結構じゃねえか。
I mean, fair.
俺が暇になっちまったら俺たち明日から路頭に迷うぜ。
そうね。
Giving us a joke answer to misdirect or direct the conversation to a different place.
バトラ君も帰ってきたんだから、二人で物乞いすればいいって問題じゃないわよ。
そうだな。
That's, I think that's a new shot. I don't remember that, but it's been 6 months, so for me, since I started this game for the first time. Okay.
6年ぶりに家族が揃ったんだからな。家族水入らずで過ごせるよう課長が頑張らねえとな。
When he looked outside the window, he saw that the airplane was already starting to drop in altitude considerably. The fishing boats, which had only looked like black grains until a short while ago, had become clearly visible. Yeah.
親父に土下座してげんこつ一発で1000万借りられるなら1ダースくらいもらっときてえところなんだがな。
Yeah.
さもなきゃとっととお隠れになってくれりゃいいんだが。散々すねをかじって今度は遺産目当てか。
Yeah. How does it feel?
俺は地獄行きだな。そりゃこんな俺に親父も会いたくはないだろうよ。
Poor Rudolph.
まさか今年も親族会議にお出にならないつもりですかな。
Not planning on appearing once again, staying behind the curtain. Nanjo looked at Kinzo's face, sighing. Kinzo's eyes remained rooted to those strange magic books. Yeah. Yup.
ハゲタカどもの議論に加わるつもりはない。
Those vultures.
好きに我が骨のしゃぶり方でも議論するがよかろう。
Damn.
実にくだらぬ。
The only thing in his mind is Beatrice.
やれやれ。困ったものですな。
Nanjo shook his head slightly. To him, children and grandchildren were to be adored. Yeah. And he believed that their growth was the only enjoyment for old men. Well, I mean, you certainly have the wisdom to share. So, and yeah, it is expected that older people, you know, are there for younger people, but I don't know. I feel like I will end up having quite a different mindset when I get old, but we'll see. Who knows? he found Kinzo's words to be a very sad thing.
この部屋を出るべき時が来れば私は姿を現す。
Okay.
あれが姿を未だ現さぬようにな。
Just as that one does not show itself. Kinzo raised his face, and in the direction of his gaze was the portrait of the witch, respectfully displayed on the wall. Inside Kinzo's head, there was no conception of today being the day of the family conference, the day when all his dear family would gather together. Yep, it's all focused on Beatrice. There was only the face of the witch in the oil painting, who never smiled outside her portrait. Everybody knew that when Kinzo talked about Beatrice, unnecessarily cutting in would instigate his wrath.
私は今日、ある儀式を執り行う。
Yeah? Something about this was mentioned, yeah?
それは何ですかな？
Sacrifice your family and pray to gods or demons or to whatever higher power that you survive and summon Beatrice.
儀式というよりは博打に近い。
Gamble with infinitely small odds of winning, which makes it a miracle if it works out.
なぜなら、リスクを負わぬ魔法に奇跡は宿らぬからだ。
Nanjo had already heard this countless times. You could call it Kinzo's favorite phrase. It seemed that Kinzo believed in magic and miracles arising through betting his own fate with a certain kind of risky probability and beating the odds. Yep.
かつて黄金のギャンブラーと言われた金蔵さんが
Golden Gambler and Golden Witch.
いつお迎えが来てもおかしくないそのご老体で一体どんな博打に挑みますやら。これは見ものですな。
Yeah.
なるほど。研究を尽くした秘術の儀式も魔法に長けぬお前にかかれば博打呼ばわりか。
If it were up to you, unversed in magic, even this secret ritual I have thoroughly researched would be branded as a gamble.
まあいい。奇跡を信じる私が勝てば、お前の目には水鏡にしか見えなかったであろう我が研究のすべてが、この日に結実したことをはっきりと理解できるだろう。お前が勝てば、見たままの通り、いつ迎えが来てもおかしくない年寄りの水鏡に終わるだけだ。
Yeah, that's how it ended last time. I wonder if there will be one of these episodes where Kinzo will succeed. That would be fun. But I remember Beatrice saying that Kinzo has the knowledge, but well, he has part of the knowledge, but he still is awkward in his procedures or something, like the exact steps to make the magic work. He makes maybe some mistakes, if I remember correctly. That was, where was that said? Was it in the Witch's Tea Party? Not sure.
一体どんなギャンブルを始めるやら。あなたの友人としてその賭けに、いや儀式でしたか。その儀式に あなたが勝てるよう心からお祈りするだけです。
My guy Nanjo, I'm sorry, but you are part of the gamble.
感謝する。
そういえば金蔵さん、今年の親族会議には懐かしい客がおられるそうですな。
Long-awaited guest. Battler or Maria? No, probably Battler because he hasn't been here.
何？
Hinzo reacted in an unusual way to Nanjo's words and turned around. Yeah, maybe he thought, what do you mean, Beatrice?
ほら、ルドルフさんのところのバトラ君です。6年ぶりにおいでになるそうじゃありませんか。きっと立派になっていますよ。
なんだ、バトラか。6年ぶり程度の客人など懐かしいなどと呼びはせぬ。
Yeah, you got his hopes up. Upon hearing Battler's name, he showed an ill-humored expression, as though he had been let down, and turned his back to Nanjo again. Yeah, but he didn't berate Battler, so that's a step in the good direction.
金蔵さんにとっての6年など、この部屋で研究に没頭すればあっという間のことでしょうからな。
本当に懐かしい客はあるいは訪れるかもしれん。
Yeah?
すべてはルーレットの出目次第だ。
Yep. Last time it didn't work out. Let's see if the odds are different because there have been some micro adjustments. I don't know if in episode 1... No, the shrine had been broken because it had disappeared. Yeah. It was gone in episode 1 too.
すでにルーレットは回り始めている。
There is still a possibility that episode 1 and episode 2 are the very same thing, just we are slightly shifting around the dialogue, at least partly, that we have seen, and then we're just adding in stuff we hadn't seen previously, so it's very possible that this is the exact same timeline, parallel world, I don't know what you would call it. Fragment? I don't know.
ルージュかノワールか。
That is the question. Well, you have both in your attire, so...
今宵ルーレットがどんな奇跡を見せてくれるのか楽しませてもらおうではないか。
Yeah, I guess.
配当は大きいぞ。そして負ける気はせぬ。
Well.
ベアトリーチェよ、我が賭けを受けるがいい。
Just then, the telephone on the table rang, maybe informing that the guests had arrived. That piercing noise seemed to displease Kinzo, and he picked up the receiver in order to preserve the silence as much as he could.
何事か。
Genji?
私は忙しい。
源氏でございます。親族の皆様方が到着なされました。
Makes sense.
だからどうしたというのだ。適当に茶でも出せばよい。
かしこまりました。そのようにいたします。
Hinzo hung up the phone rudely. Watching him, Nanjo sighed yet again and shifted his attention outside the window. Ooh, yeah. Let's focus on the window and its mechanisms to see if any of the previous theories about it could be true or false. Proven true or false. As he was now Kinzo would probably show no interest in any kind of guest. Was there any guest who could make Kinzo agree to come out when he should? Well, aside Beatrice, I don't know. Would Kinzo care if other witches decided to show up? If Bernkastel just decided to come by? What would be his reaction? That would be interesting. He had one person in mind, but that guest was one who could not possibly appear. Yeah. After a glance at the witch of the portrait and her candid expression, which he could not place as happy or sad, Nanjo gazed up at the leaden sky. A storm is brewing. So many clouds. Oh boy. Beatrice. Oh, what? Hello? Okay, suddenly a Beatrice POV. I mean, I'm down for it. I wonder who. Is this Beatrice's thoughts or... Now then, are the pieces all lined up? Let us start a new game with the pieces all lined up once more. Okay, that's more of a meta thing than yeah. It's a new game. Not the same one.
何か問題は?
Talking to us as the audience or Bernkastel or...
ねえよ。
Oh. Yeah. The tea party. Okay. The witch looked at him in challenge while elegantly smoking her pipe. And Battler? He just slovenly shrugged his shoulders, as though she wasn't worth his time. Wow. Okay, Battler, where did your fire go? He wouldn't look her in the eyes. But that didn't mean he wasn't going to play. I assume, like, obviously this Battler here does not have, or the Battler in the family gathering does probably not have this memory right here. Yeah. It signified his plain determination to never be taken in by the artifices of this being he faced. It was an expression of his powerful determination to fight. Okay.
まさか無策ではあるまいな。
Like this scene right here is making me rethink. Does Battler have any memories? Or is it just gonna be intuition that's quote-unquote guiding him from beyond? Because of his determination here from a previous game. Or does he have concrete memories of this and the previous ending? That is the question. We'll see.
お前の出方がわからねえ以上、策も何もねえぜ。好きに先手を取ればいいじゃねえか。
Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea, but sure.
もちろんそうさせていただくぞ。お前の守りをいかに崩すか、なんてで詰めるか。わらわの腕の見せ所よ。
That's fun.
お前がどんな手で来ようが、俺はお前を信じない。
It's really funny how Battler denies her existence, yet she's just talking to him right now.
その一点を俺が貫き通す限り、俺に負けはない。ってことはだ。 このゲームはお前に勝てないようにできてるぜ。
Okay.
そうかもしれぬ。
Yeah, that's an idea. Talking from even a meta point of view, like as if they know that this won't end up with Beatrice's win. Yeah. But what if Beatrice's goal isn't to win? What then? What if she doesn't have? What if she isn't playing chess like you think she is?
しかしな、ゲームを何度繰り返すかはわらわが決めるぞ。そしてわらわが勝ち、そなたが負けを認めるまで何度でも繰り返されるぞ。
It will be repeated at least after this game 2 more times, but more likely 6 more times. I don't know. I assume the latter half are answer arcs and they are gonna be different new games rather than, you know, going back and seeing clues or hints or answers or whatever.
つまりこれは災難よ。そなたがわらわに屈服するまで続く永遠の災難。
Eternal torment, or maybe you could describe it as hell.
そなたがわらわを魔女の存在を認めるまで永遠に続く。
なら、俺もお前が根負けするまで何度でも無限に付き合ってやるぜ。意地の張り合いってやつでは負けた例がねえんだ。
どこぞの魔女にでも入れ知恵されたか？
Some witch or other suggested to you. Yeah. I honestly, like, I'm honestly 50-50 on how this will end, like, at the very end of the game. Like, both of them are clearly very determined to beat the other person, the other side. Obviously, we have probably a bit of an advantage with the help of Burncastle. And some unknown factor there. But, like, yeah, it's very hard to imagine Battler ever losing his determination. And she just refuses to lose also, but I could see her becoming bored of this game, and that's why she loses. And I think I could see a situation where Battler actually loses the will to resist and actually starts believing in witches. He can't prove any of the tricks to be real, done by humans, that they are actual pure magic. Yeah. I'm honestly not sure which side the game wants me, the player, to really take. Like, should I be on Battler's side, trying to always figure out ways for the murders to not be, or figure out ways for the murders to be done via actual human ways? Or should I just enjoy the ride with Beatrice and watch through the suffering? Or should I be somewhere in the middle ground, just enjoying them duking it out? I don't know. Hard to say.
まあよい。
コタクは聞き飽きたぜ。
Tired of your listening to your rambling.
さあ、おっ始めやがれ。
Start the games.
さあ、始めようではないか。
Let us begin.
そなたの指し手はすでに知り尽くしておる。手の内を知られた守りなどたかが知れておる。
A defense doesn't amount to much if the plan behind it is known. Well, unless the plan is foolproof and you actually cannot break through it despite knowing it, then... What then?
同じ手でしのぎきれると思うでないぞ。
Same moves.
ベアトリーチェ、 一つだけ最初に言っておくことがある。
なんだ。
お前が何をのたまおうと自由だ。だが俺が信じるかどうか常に俺が自分で決める。貴様の魔法がどれほどのものだったとしても俺の魂は屈しない。
What if she uses the bad guy 101 trick of threatening another person? What then?
これは俺への拷問だと？違うね。
ならばなんだというのか。
これはお前への拷問なのさ。お前がいつ俺に屈し諦めるか、それまで繰り返される拷問なのさ。
面白いかな、その例えやよし。
I like that determination from Battler, and I feel like she can even I feel like she could imagine herself intentionally eventually losing, because that's just something she finds enjoyable. Switching perspective or starting to do something else until the end of Battler's meager life, and then she moves on to something else.
互いを苛み合う拷問とは実に面白い。
Well, I mean, obviously, she can always reset the life, so yeah, there's that. But we'll see. Yeah. Torture where we torment each other. How truly amusing.
さて、始めようではないか。
Come, we shall begin that torture, yeah?
後ろ宮バトラー!
Ooh, great line delivery. Music going hard too. Yeah. Let us begin in earnest. Guest of honor. Yeah, there we go. We are truly in chapter 5. Yeah, let's end it here and continue next time. Oh boy, yeah. I honestly don't know. I mean, I want to root for Beatrice because that's just who I am. But I have to say that I'm surprised at myself for being drawn in by Battler's determination too. Yeah, I could see that being very fun to root for too. So far I'm fine with either side winning at the end of the game. But for now I think I'm leaning towards wanting to see Beatrice trump all over them. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, Patreon, early access, up to 2 weeks. Link down in the description. Cool. See ya.